All right, let's take a closer look at this with Claire Finkelstein, who is an Algoden Biddle Professor of Law and Professor of Philosophy at the University of Pennsylvania. Welcome to the programme. Tell us, given what we've just been hearing about those congressional hearing revelations regarding the 6th of January, does Donald Trump really, in your opinion, stand a chance of being re-elected in 2 years' time?
I do not think he does. I think the January 6th Commission has done an excellent job. Uh, and Cassidy Hutchinson's testimony was absolutely devastating to Donald Trump, whatever response he or others had. And what we see is the Republican infrastructure and machinery slowly starting to abandon Donald Trump. Pat Cipollone, who testified behind closed doors, former White House counsel, I believe strongly corroborated Cassidy Hutchinson's testimony from what we know. And now we have on Tuesday, Steve Bannon is about to testify.
Mhm.
So I think what we see is the steady drip, drip, drip of Republicans who were once loyal to Donald Trump starting to abandon him as the January 6th Commission does its work.
Mhm.
I wish that this testimony had come out earlier when he was still in office. I think it would have been more damaging at that time, but I think that he will not be a viable candidate in 2024.
And Claire, what about this 42% approval rating that he still has? What about that? Do you think that will also suffer the drip drip effect that you were mentioning there with regards to his former party members?
I think it will. And while I'm not an expert in how approval ratings work and how these polls work, I know that because of the economy, there's enormous dissatisfaction right now as gas prices are rising with President Biden. And so it may be more a reflection of that. What's happening on the Democratic side and with the Biden administration is a different matter. But I do believe that the economy, nobody knows for sure. But if the economy turns around between now and 2024, and assuming it does, and if the war in Ukraine comes to an end, helping to bring gas prices down, my guess is we'd see a different result.
And talk to us about the mood right now in the US regarding Joe Biden and also the recent decisions that we've seen by the Supreme Court. How is that impacting Joe Biden and also Donald Trump's image and also possibility of running again in 2024?
Well, the irony is that Mitch McConnell may have overplayed the Republican hand because the takeover of the Supreme Court by an extreme right wing flange of the Republican Party is not reflective of the majority of the American population. The majority of the American population supports a woman's right to choose. And that's been shown time and time again. I therefore believe that the overturning of Roe v. Wade is going to hurt the Republican Party in the midterms. That will be a very good test of response to that. And as we have a series of quite conservative decisions coming out of that court, and no doubt coming out of that court all the way up until 2024 and the presidential elections, the voters may become quite disenchanted with the Mitch McConnell real takeover of our judicial system.
Okay. Claire Finkelstein, we'll have to leave it there, but thank you so much for speaking to us today on TRT World. Appreciate your time and opinions.